Once again, welcome back to my channel. So, yes, after a long time, I'm here and we are going to study chapter 5 determiners, and this is for class 7th. Okay, so let's begin. What is determiner? Determiners are those words which come before the noun phrase. Understood? Or, in simple words, you can say a word that comes before a noun to show how the things is being used. Alright, so to determine means to limit or to fix or to mark, right? Therefore, a determiner is a word which limits or fixes the meaning of a noun. Or you could say that it tells the noun is about to come. Right? For example, Mason builds his house. So here, this is what is his. His is determiner, right? My brother gave me a diary, so a is determiner and my is also a determiner. So in a sentence, his is a determiner. It tells that Mason builds his house and no one else. In sentence B, the words my and a are determiners. Similarly, pen and pencil are general terms, but when we say one pencil and three pens, we come to know the specific number of these items of stationery. Alright, so here you could say a determiner limits or fixes only the noun and not any other part of speech. So they only fix or they only limit noun only. Understood? Let's try to understand which kind of determiners are we going to study in this chapter. Firstly, we are going to read about articles like a and the. These are article, possessive, and then demonstrative, distributive, quantifiers, expression, interrogative. So these kind of determiners are we going to study. Now articles. There are two types of articles. First is definite article an, and the second is first is indefinite article an, and the second part is definite article. So I guess you must be knowing well. So let's understand it from here. Indefinite article, these are used before a countable noun in a singular number. For example, a banana, an apple, a man, typewriter, right? So where we add an is basically used with the words beginning with a vowel sound. Here I'm talking about Hindi vowel sound, not English vowel sound, okay? We know that English vowel sound, these are limited, A, E, I, O, U. Alright, but here we basically use an according to the English vowel sound. Okay, for example, here H is written and you must be thinking H is not a vowel, right? But see the pronunciation, we pronounce this honest, right? So O, what is O? It's vowel, so we'll put here an. Understood? Alright, so what is definite article? Definite article is, it points out a definite thing or a person. For example, yesterday I asked you a pen. I just asked you, give me a pen, and you gave me the pen which I like most, right? So when I come today in the classroom, then I will ask, give me the pen. It means I'm asking about the same pen which you gave me yesterday. Understood? Now, the is used for a particular place or thing. Okay, it is used when a person, place or thing has already been mentioned. Like कि मैंने आपको पहले ही बता दिया था किसी, I sold my house. Now I'm talking about the house. Now you get to understand. Now you get to now you get to able to understand that I'm talking about the particular house. Okay, here if a word begins with a definite articles. All right, so here are some rules which you are supposed to follow. Like, it is used when a person, place or thing has already been mentioned. It is used to donate the whole class or community. For example, the police. So here we are communicating the whole police. And then it is used when a family name is used to refer to the whole family, like the Aroras, the Kapoors. Okay, now it is used before the names of unique things like the planet, the earth, the solar system, the sky. Basically, we do not use the before planets, right? But earth is the planet. Before that we use the. It is used before the name of countries, states, ocean, mountains, rivers. For example, the Andaman Nicobar Island, the Indian Ocean, the Himalayas. It is used as a part of a phrase or formed by using comparative degree. Higher the pressure on balloons, lower will be the volume of air inside. So it's a kind of phrase that is used in comparative degree. Okay, so it is also used before adjectives as noun. For example, the rich, the sick. So here we are again talking about the rich community, all the sick community. Okay, it is used names of organization, corporation, magazines and newspaper. For example, the Haryana Roadways, the Times of India, the Indian Railways. It is used before the names of sacred books. For example, the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana, the Quran, the Guru Granth Sahib. It is used for the names of trains, airplanes, companies, ships, etc. For example, the Jet Airways, the Jan Shatabdi, the Garib Rath Express. For example, okay, so I hope, see what you are supposed to do. You need to cram, you need to memorize all these points. This will help you to understand. Okay, so let's do the fill in the blanks of tryout 1. So the question is, read the following carefully and fill in the blanks with a, an or the. Then think over the question that follows. So here we will write the Gond kingdom of Graha Katanga was a rich state. Okay. Now, if we are mentioning again that state, then we will put the. It earned much wealth by trapping and exporting wild elephants to other kingdoms. When the, here again we are talking about any, we are talking about a kingdom. So we will put here the Mughal defeated the Gonds. Okay, they captured a huge booty of precious coins and elephants. The annexed part of the kingdom and they annexed part of the kingdom and granted the rest to Chandra Shah, an uncle of Bir Narayan. Despite the fall of the Graha Katanga, the Gond kingdom survived for some time. However, they became much weaker and later struggled unsuccessfully against the stronger Bundelas and Marathas. Okay, so let's talk about demonstrative. This, that, these, those are called demonstrative determiners. This and that are singular. It is used with singular noun. Those and these are plural. Demonstrative point out a person, place or a things. Like this boy, these boys, they usually demonstrate. Okay, let's understand by some examples. This pen is mine. So pen is noun and this is modifying pen. So this is demonstrative. This is demonstrative, right? Or it's a kind of determiners. And that book is hers. These persons are intelligent. These boys play very well. So basically demonstrative adjectives worked as a determiners. So let's try out 2. Fill in the blanks in the following paragraph with appropriate demonstrative. So 4 types of demonstrative: this, that, these, those, and this is used, this and that is used to demonstrate single noun, and these and those are used to show plural nouns. Okay, so the well stocked library was located in that shady corner of this grove. Every day I walked to that library. Every day I walked to that library and took out this well-known book. This well-known book of Pi Kens to read. Okay, that black cat always followed me whenever I went in that library. But it did not disturb my reading. I still miss that wonderful library. So you could see we did not use anywhere these and those, because single noun is used here. Okay. Possessive. These determiners show a sense of belongingness. These can be used both before singular and plural nouns. Some commonly used possessives are my, our, your, his, her, their, its, whose, everybody's, anybody's, Manav Kumar's, etc. Okay. Examples: I do not give my pen. So it is my is used to show possessions. It is used to show belongingness, right? We respect our elders. We should do one's duty. My father is a manager. So let's solve. Try out 3. My books are kept in my bag. Okay. Now, teacher has arrived in the class. So, our teacher has arrived in the class. Your approach, we will fill here in this blank your. Your approach towards your work is good. Next, our award function will be held today. Next, her sister walks with her. Use of some determiners. So here each and every is also play the work of determiner. Let's try to understand. Each and every are similar in meaning. Each is used when the number in the group is limited and definite. Every is used when the numbers is when the number is indefinite. For example, each chair was painted. So here limited maybe 2 or 3. Every of these chairs is painted. Here it means more than 2. Each student of my class presented a speech, so it shows for a small group. Every student was present in the morning. It means we are talking about a big group. So you are supposed to go through these points, like where do we use little, a little, the little. So here little means not much, negligible, or hardly any. Little has a negative meaning, it means nothing. Understood? But a little means positive meaning. The little means not much, but yes, whole quantity, as it was earlier. Examples: he has little patience, it means it's negligible or hardly any. Fine. The next one is he has a little money, at least some money, right? The little information she had was quite useful. The whole quality, though very little. Few, a few, the few. Here used for countable nouns. So few means almost none, hardly any. Few is also used in the negative sense. A few means at least some, though not many. It has a positive meaning. Okay, so the few contains positive meaning. So you need to go through these points. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss these. You are just supposed to go through that. Fine. Now choose the correct options to fill in the blanks. Try out 4. Here you can take either half. They are exactly the same, so you can put here either is the correct option. Even you can write in the blank space, and you could tick here also. The few friends, you know that few means nothing, but here the few friends. Okay, so I'm just talking about the limited one, and those are positive. So here the few friends are reliable. He has a little money. Understood? If you say the little money, it means the money which he had already, right? But here he has the little money. You spend much time on the internet, because many is used for countable noun. So type is uncountable noun, so we will put here much, right? We spend much time on the internet. Will you please give me some milk? Not any. Any means negative sense. So you are not asking for any milk. You are asking for some milk, right? So that you could make a cup of tea. Next, side of an equilateral triangle has the same length. So each side, we will write here each. Okay. So each side of an equilateral triangle has the same length. Dash citizen should vote. So here we are talking about a major, we are talking about more than 2 people, right? Everyone should. So here we will put every. every citizen should vote. We could write it in the space given. Like next one is the eighth one. What's wrong today? Neither of you played well, because neither is used to give the negative sense. Okay, so we will put here neither. Ajay planted neem trees on either side of the road, है ना? Because it's giving positive sense. He has planted the trees, so we will put here either. I need some eggs. I need some eggs to make pancakes, but I don't find any in the fridge, because but is there, it means contrast word we are supposed to put, so we will put here any. Now there is little water in the bottle. Little water means hardly there is water, so just fill my water again. Okay, this is so much salt in the soup. Okay, next one. 13 one. People with witnessed the accident. So many people, not only a single people, but many people witnessed the accident. Okay, there is little hope of his recovery. There is little hope means it's about no, right? No hope is there. Now the next is suggestions he gave were all carried out. So the few suggestions that already been discussed have been carried out. Okay, I bought a few shirts. Next is try out 5. Underline the error and write the correct word in the provided space. Once upon a time, because we are starting writing, so we will put here a. The means that I have already discussed about that time. Okay, once upon a time, 2 monkeys lived in a forest. Okay, next, each of them was very naughty. So यहाँ पे each होगा because we are talking about 2. Alright, so because 2 monkeys are there, for 2 monkeys we will put here each. So each of them was very naughty. They disturbed every traveler, not each traveler, but every traveler. Whosoever was passing, they disturbed them. Took rest under their tree. Here we are talking about their tree, in the tree there where they were living. One day some foxes, not any foxes, some foxes, because any is used to give negative meaning, so we will put here some, decided to teach them a lesson. They said the few bananas, they said the few nahi, a few. Okay, a few bananas are kept in our den, not ours. We will put here our den. Our den, we shall eat them later. All the monkeys, nahi, only 2 monkeys are there, so we put here both. Both the monkeys decided to steal those bananas. Okay, so we'll write here those bananas. Both of them got down the tree to go to their den. THEIR. Okay, now write the missing letters of the determiners to complete the sentences. Why are the organism which cannot make their own food called heterotrophs? Now, why is cascata regarded as parasite? Occasionally, many birds arise from a bird, which results in a chain of birds. What is this process called? Red blood cells, white blood cells, and plasma are some components of blood. What are their roles? Then some organisms take nutrients from dead body and decaying matter. What are such organisms called? Next is several Several organisms live together and share both shelter and nutrients. Do they harm each other in any manner? So thank you so much for watching. Just keep subscribing my channel so that you could get the latest videos uploaded. Thank you.